Okay, welcome back for episode 9, I think, of this One Life series. Last time I became super powerful. I have 68% spell or damage, reflect damage, and 100% magic resist. So I am very strong defensively. Um, However, enemy still can do a lot of damage to my armor, and until I get that 100% reflect damage, at which point my armor just doesn't take damage. So, uh, some things to still worry about, but by and large, my shield is well over cap, so even if my armor takes a little bit of damage, it's not too bad, blah blah blah. And yeah, now it's really time to set out in the world. There are two or three things to do. The first one is going to be a long run all the way back up here to get Umbra, and then a run over to Shadenhall to get the the quest line for Escutcheon of Coral going. I think I already have the first part of that quest, which is separated at birth, and then I think there's another quest after it, and then one more quest, and then the reward for that quest is Escutcheon of Coral. So, okay, yeah. Right now, it's just gonna be a rather long run back north. Turn off the nightlight. I think it just makes the game easier to see. So, whew, going so fast I can barely contain myself. So yeah, now there's going to be a lot of actually doing things. I don't want to just start running location to location quite yet. Once I actually have all the weapons that that I need to have or would like to have, it's interesting. I wonder if so an Imperial Forester killed this probably. So I'm wondering if the Imperial Forester also then looted that deer. Why? There we go. Yeah, they did well. Anyway. So I don't want to quite start running into location after location. Soon I'll just be, whenever I see a location, I'll just like kind of run to it if I'm not doing a quest. And then clear it, because there are like 400 or something locations I need to find and then clear. 400 something discoverable locations just in the base game. So, point being is I got my work cut out for me. However, until I have like the full suite of gear that I'm looking to get, grab a few of these. I don't think I used too many poisons yet. But anyway, yeah, like I still have a silver short sword. My I only really need one more defensive item, which is just the Escutcheon. Then I'm perfectly fine on the defensive side. On the offensive side, I'm running around with a silver short sword right now, so I just need to run into bandits and have them drop. Ooh, feels like I'm going so fast. Which, I mean, I am, because I have 100 speed, and 100 speed, low encumbrance, and yeah. And also a speed boosting spell. Still. Feel like I'm flying across the land. Fisherman's Rock, yeah. I'll start probably running into camps like these. These locations are easy to clear. There's like one or two bandits usually. Fighting them will take little to no time. I just hit them with a weakness to poison. Although sometimes these are for quests, which I'm assuming that this one is for a quest. because of the fact that it's empty right now. So, okay, I guess this location is cleared until I come back for whatever quest I need to come back for. Or sometimes there's just kind of abandoned locations where they were originally going to do something and then they like decided not to. There is one quest I could do that's right around here. In fact, it's not Nocturnal Shrine, although I might do Nocturnal Shrine, just get the skeleton key. It's somewhat useful. Enemy? Mud crabs. It's funny, I do all this leveling, getting prepared for all these difficult enemies, and all I'm finding are mud crabs right now.
We are not afraid of...
That's cool.
What is your... You should not be in this place. Perhaps you have been summoned. Her eye is upon you.
Night among strangers. Secrets in the dark.
I think you're invincible during these cutscenes. Oh, dude. Also, this happens so frequently. The last bit of dialogue from the Daedric Princes get cut off. I don't know why.
To steal from a god is most unwise. In Leowin, two Harmonians think themselves secret, but the Eye has seen them.
The Eye.
Find these thieves in the city that spans the waters. Learn where they hide my eye. Retrieve the eye of nocturnal mortal, and return it to me, and I shall look favorably upon you.
That's actually funny. I think if you didn't want to do the whole spam and empty pin and a lockpick minigame in order to boost your lockpick up really quickly, your security up really quickly, you could just run down here. I think this quest is like level 5. You just run down here, do this very easy quest. So I'm not even going to go to Leywin. I'm going to actually run back down here because I know where you need to go to find the Eye of Nocturnal. So I'm going to run down there, quickly kind of complete this quest. I think this village, funnily enough, as well, is an abandoned location. I think there's a plan to have this location have some relationship to the Ayleid ruin over there, but I think they ended up cutting it. So right now it's just like 3 houses with people just sitting in them. I don't think these people have any importance to the quests, any quests, side quests, unmarked quests, anything really. So yeah, but if you didn't want to level your security that way, no conjured weapon, please and thank you. Gosh, I am going so fast. Dark Fathom Cave is not it. You're a little beefier. I'll just... No damage. Dark Fathom Cave. If I do now end up accidentally running into a location, like get the location marker discovered on my map, I will run into it now just so that I don't forget to do it later. The exception being locations like this and this, which are like kind of nothing to do there, sans maybe a quest for Fisherman's Rock, but if there's a quest relating to Fisherman's Rock, I'll come back there eventually. So, but if it's like a cave, then I have to go in and clear it, just for my own sanity. So I know that I've cleared it and I'm not like, oh, did I actually go in here? Did I just discover it? So I don't want to just like run past a bunch of locations. I actually want to go into every location and more or less clear it. there's at least one cave I know that wasn't finished in the original game, and I remember running into it on my other playthrough, and it wasn't finished still in this game. You need like like high acrobatics to be able to kind of loop around and clear all the area. Which luckily I do have several of the acrobatic spells, so I can do that when the time comes. Tidewater Cave is the location. It's a little off. Let's move it back up here. Every time I think of my map, I think I'm alt-tabbed. This leads me to alt-tab, and then I'm alt-tabbed out. More mud crabs. Yeah, also, in addition to the defensive benefits of this, I didn't even really take a look at it when I got it. In addition to the defensive benefits, yeah, I guess now that I have 68% reflect, my armor will take a lot less damage as well. Because I think it's the post-mitigation damage. I mean, it has to be because damage reflect, full damage reflect makes my stuff unbreakable to normal attacks. Anyway, so I don't have to worry too much about my stuff breaking. But yeah, this fortifies 2 combat skills by 25, Marksman and Blade, which are probably going to be my most used combat skills, and Sneak, Speed, and Agility. So, I mean, these are all fantastic. I don't have any of these up to 75 yet, so this is all, this is all I'm getting the full benefit from all of this. And it's a huge, jump towards actually getting real, getting good offensive, or just getting good damage out of my weapons. It's a huge damage steroid. And it makes sense that it has all these enchants, I mean, at some level it does it, at some level it's ridiculous. Honestly, no, this thing is ridiculous, because it does replace 4 slots. It also gives agility and speed, which is so good, particularly for this playthrough where I have so much to do. Getting through it fast and having more, fatigue regeneration is nice. Anyway, I'm gonna run and talk, but yeah, it does replace 4 slots, so you have to keep that in mind when you think about its power. But even then, even if we're looking like transcendent sigil stones or like a collection of like other rare, unique artifacts. Damn, I got my day job really fast. That should be fine. There we go. Yeah, anyway, when's that? 76 right now, okay. What was I saying? But yeah, the enchanted effect of this. What about the skull? The enchanted effects of the arraignment of the Crimson Scar are just really hard to beat. Even if you have like a full set of armor of like not just like enchanted, like Daedric enchanted with transcendent sigil stones. I don't think that's better than this. I don't think even a full set of Daedric with enchantments from transcendent sigil stones is better than all those benefits. I think you would need like rare weapons and armor, or rather rare armor in those slots that have like bonus benefits, like enchantments that are much stronger than normal enchantments. So other pieces of gear like it, basically. I think these effects stack. Summon Daedroth for you to fight. I do hate that. See, like, this guy is completely ignoring my Daedroth until that. I do dislike that to an extent. That's why I end up using the human companions more, but yeah, it's just unfortunate that the creature AI tends to ignore the other creature AI. I have Nocturnal is down here. Shield Tome, rather. Found the Eye of Nocturnal, easy peasy. It's a pretty small cave, if I remember correctly. There's like one more area to explore, which is over here. These guys are fast. Damn, they destroyed my Daedroth. Holy crap. I guess Daedroth is not the way to go. I'm actually really surprised he died that quickly. Yeah, I think nothing's gonna be better than Dremora Lord, to be honest. I don't think I have enough conjuration, right? Oh no, my conjuration is maxed out. I think I might have done that right at the end of last time. Okay, well, Dremora Lord it is. It was fun, Daedroth, and I like your design, but yeah, a lot of the game is gonna be exactly like this. Trolls have innate health regen, so gotta stack the poisons on them sometimes. Oh, good. Yeah, also now just kind of naturally level up my destruction by hitting enemies with the weakness to poison spell. So I don't have to artificially raise that one. Get a handful of those would be nice. Yeah, I think this cave is very small. Do 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 do. I think my favorite locations are probably the Ayleid ruins. I think they just have a more palatable interior design. And a bit more variation, I feel like. Because like some of the earlier ones don't have like certain traps and the later ones do, and so I think there's just more interesting stuff in Ayleid ruins than there is in where's Super Armorer? Super Armorer. There it is. Yeah, see that got pretty damaged there. I don't think it dropped me below 85, but yeah, still I did get hit quite a few times. Shield Tome. Let's see. Okay. And we're running. Yeah, my alteration is gonna start shooting up. Fact. I was sort of spamming this. Let me put some other magic there. Freeze tag. Mysticism and illusion are the things I'm not leveling right now. Fortunately, major life detection. Yeah, the only one I have is minor life detection. So I'm gonna be spamming this until I can do the other life detections. Life detection can be useful. Mysticism is 19. My alteration's higher because of crown. Yeah, illusion. I mean, paralyze is nice. Silence can be nice, but interesting effect. Oh, almost ran straight into that. Let's try and avoid it for now. Still got a few more things to do before I start running into random caves. I don't think this will be a long recording. I recorded a very long one last time. I think it's maybe better to alternate. Or probably not even alternate, just I'd say just the weekends I can record for longer sessions, but anyway. Let's start accumulating quest completions, location discoveries. That is what it's all about. Get my mysticism up. I need to talk to you.
My eye is returned, and I once again see into the darkness that is your world. We mock
This is the loadout. This is how I look for the entirety of the game, pretty much. I think it's interesting to think now. I didn't think too much about this in my other playthrough, but I do think it'd be possible to switch to some other loadouts later on if I think I can get more benefit out of it. Although, like I said, it's going to be really hard to get more benefit than this, particularly now. However, eventually the 25 sneak, marksman, and blade aren't going to do anything for me because I'll already have those capped. Until that point, those are very powerful, but once I have those capped, it's just the agility and speed, which in theory I can replace with my armor. What I'm actually slightly interested in, I think I did look it up before. There's the robes. Scutcheon, a coral blade, turn hood. Mind, body, ring, mirror, shield. I can get 35% from a Scutcheon anyway, so whatever the other loadout was, if I take off raiment, I'm gonna need to put on or keep on a Scutcheon 100% of the time in order to maintain that. Ooh. Was that a wisp? It is. Do I have the weakness to magic spell? Yeah, wisps can't actually harm me. I do have Rainbow Weekend, which I can cast. Uses nearly all my magicka right now. Actually, no, uses like half my magicka. So I have like 228. Yeah, wisps are scary early on. Because they absorb your health and stats, and they just do it like repeatedly. I thought the wisp saw me. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid them for now. Just technically, since I have the silver sword, I could just hit them a bunch of times and they would stand there and do nothing, but I'm gonna actually just keep jumping up the river, more or less. Oh. Don't wanna... Don't really want to go into Fort Irony. I can put on a restore. fatigue potion. Just so that I can keep jumping across this water. Do, 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 do. Just put my weapon away. Go faster with the other weapon. A strange door. Honestly, I could stop here. It doesn't really matter because that's just the entrance to the DLC to the Shivering Isles. I don't think it forces me to go in or anything. Worm's head. Oh, that's actually interesting. Can I get some rare alchemical ingredients here? So I don't think I've seen Worm's head before, because I don't think I ran past this. Worm's head. No? Oh, Worm's head cap. Restore luck. Night-eye paralyzed. Paralyzed is a good effect. It's quite a powerful effect. Yes, found a strange door. Refined green moat. Anything else to find? Oh, putrid giant tea. Fungus stock. It's good to just have these as a reference. And I mean, these will eventually respawn. Blister pod. I think I probably got enough of these for now. Just, ooh, red kelp. I'll just be interested to see what these do, because I've never found any of these before. Damage health and shock damage, and damage fatigue, and speed. That could be really powerful. Damage, speed, health, and shock damage would be huge. Invis, fortify magicka, restore magicka. Okay, pretty interesting. Fortify health and restore magicka. Very cool, very cool. No. Beyond Cave. Oh, that stutter right there just made me realize I have not saved in a while. Ooh. Yeah, that camp is where the Master Alteration Trainer stays. I don't have high enough alteration, so I'm gonna avoid him. So I can go to Xanathar. Xanathar is endurance, right? Nope. Zenith luck. I see. Not bad, I guess. Not bad right now. You know, a few stats and a few yeah, I only really need to poison this once. Ease burden. Gosh, you really haul ass with all these effects stacked together. But yeah, I think if there was like a chest piece that also gave reflect damage, that would be useful, but I'm just a little wary that I would have to be using a Scutcheon. Although I know that the effect persists even if you don't have it out. Like if I have a bow out, as long as I have the shield equipped, I'll get the enchantment. So Honestly, a scutching should be fine if I want to go like a heavy armor build. Mango Cave, Hurricane Grove. There's oh yeah, this is where the the unicorn is. You know what? I can go kill these guys. It's not too much to ask. And then ride the unicorn. I don't know if this unicorn can become. What? 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't actually know that the unicorn got angry at you. I'm a little scared because I don't know how much damage a unicorn does. It might have some weird insta-kill effect. Unicorn Oblivion. Let's see real quick. Out of an immense amount of fear. Reflect damage, disease, resist magic, normal weapons, paralysis, and poison. You have to kill this for Hircine's quest. Okay, so it doesn't count towards Horse's Own. Not that I care that much about Horse's Own. All those other minor statistics I will try and get maxed out, but like for instance, I'm not going to invest in every store. I just don't want to, mainly. But also it would mean that I couldn't do the Escutcheon of Coral quest until later, until I'd done part of the Thieves Guild quest. And I want to get the Escutcheon of Coral as soon as possible, quite honestly. I don't know if Breville's offering here saying bring him a unicorn horn. Okay. Yeah, I'm scared of reflect damage. Resist magic is fine. Resist poison is fine, so I'll make it weak to poison. Okay, so I just need to hit this with weakness to poison. So I guess I should kill it. You can kind of tell when an effect is resisted. I didn't really see how much damage it did, but oh, you know what? It's resisting normal weapons, isn't it? So that means I need to hit it, poison it with something else. Or I need silver arrows. That should be enough. I was like, wait, it doesn't seem to be getting poisoned even after I hit it with the weakness to poison. Move. Oh my gosh. There we go. That should actually have poisoned it. Should have. Is it? How much health does this thing have? 350, 45 melee. That's not gonna like instantly kill me or anything, but. Oh. Is it getting poisoned? It's actually genuinely very hard for me to tell. I also have to be careful because it does have reflect damage. Does it have regen maybe? Regen. Okay. Anyway, stop looking at it. man. No, its health is taking down slowly. It's just, I guess the poisons. Oh, I guess it has a lot of health, honestly. These poisons only do how much? And the resist magicka means that it's only like 50% weakness to poison, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's why it's taking so long. Let's do that. Another restore magicka. I used a lot of poisons for this. Ebony Warhammer. Oh, come on, die already. Oh, there we go. Unicorn horn. Silver arrows. Okay. Yep. I need to get more damage. Stronger poisons. I don't know if multiple of these stack. I feel like they do. I tried to do some testing on my other character to see if multiple weakness to poisons would stack. Hard to know for sure. I'm gonna upgrade to strong poison now. But then also super armor. Let's then repair. And actually take any hits from them. Clear the rest of this. Oh. Accidentally overridden. Strong poison.
Feed me, Lord.
Yeah, his health is gonna go down pretty fast. Things are much stronger than I remember them being. Oh. Now you die. You should, as I say, you should be close to death already. Yeah, I need to get better alchemy gear. I didn't think it was going to be that much of a difference. And it should be fairly easy to get higher level alchemy gear, or at least expert. Come on, fight him. Fight him. Because I had like 7 for 26 before, so these are yeah pretty weak, honestly, comparatively speaking. Elven arrows. You're dead. Quite a few poisons used. This is last Warhammer. Don't really care for glass weapons. Mingo, or Arcane Grove. Done and done with Arcane Grove. Here scenes. Wait, I can just. That's the entire quest, isn't it? I have a bear or a wolf pelt. I should. Savior's Hide. I think this is pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah. Well, might as well go complete this quest immediately. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, I forgot trolls are really weak. There's some level trolls. The Azkalan trolls over there are pretty weak. Were pretty strong because they.
You found this place. Summoned by prey. The hare crouches before the fox's muzzle. Perhaps I shall task you, mortal. Sent you to hunt for my amusement. In Arcane Grove is a quarry worthy the chase. First named, last tamed. The unicorn runs wild there. Bring me this creature's horn, mortal, if you dare. Yes, hunter, make your offering. Did you taste its flesh and drink its blood?
Sure did.
Never waste the spoils of a kill.
Ooh, these guys have Daedric arrows. Wow.
You've pleased me, hunter. Take my token and wear it well.
They have Daedric arrows, but are using like
Take your prey.
steel, maybe iron bows. The Savior's Hide. A light armor. Ooh, a light armor. Ow, ow, ow. I should be more careful. I only have 2 of these. Savior's Hide is pretty good. I mean, honestly, it's kind of weird. This would be pretty good early on. And I guess if you really needed magic resist, this is one way you could get it. But I also think you can get transcendent sigil stones that have 25% magic resist. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think the mundane ring makes it easy to cap out your magic resist, or relatively easy. So, yeah, for level 17 Daedra quest, this is actually quite bad. In fact, I'll probably use this for the Blood of the Daedra quest, the artifact that you need to sacrifice. Bingo Cave. Start of our lead. Sweetwater Camp. I'm gonna avoid all these locations at once. Thread the needle. Ooh, Frost Atronach. Horn Cave. Ooh. Oh, oh. That was scarier than it. And that was scarier in my mind than it was in reality, because the way that fall damage works, you just will never take enough damage to kill yourself at this point. It seems scary though, because early on that sort of fall would have done a lot of damage relative to your max health. Oh, I was wondering who you were. Some bandit. Fight my Dramora.
Oh, what's the matter? The baby gotta cry.
Can't wait to get Umbra. Umbra really does like 5 times the damage that this does. Actually, how much is this even doing? 10 damage? Okay, it does like 3 times the damage. Oh, that broke it. Okay. Now I have to use the thing. Oh, I forgot that I just summoned you again. I need to buy the house here. Partly because it's a quest, but also partly to just drop things off. So I don't want to run all the way up to Frostcrag Spire, so it's good to have another centrally located home. But Umbra, I don't think I have the right location. Umbra Sword. Yeah, I won't be completing this quest for a long time, just so that I have the 0 weight Umbra. Vindicel, where is this on the map? I should be fairly, no, it's further to the west. Further west, Vindicel. Okay. I'll just run completely around it. Any slaughterfish? I'll start collecting them. I think I've already collected that one before. So those aren't the ones I need to collect. There's ones where they give you permanent greater powers, I think. And you can kind of go and collect them all. Is it even... No, it's not recorded in here. Souls trapped. Yeah, but there's like a few greater powers. Greater. You know what? Not right now. Later. Honestly, what time is it? Almost an hour. These guys are annoying because of their reflect damage effect. Though honestly, my damage is so bad that right now, let me chug a restore magicka potion. So that I can. So it keeps resisting it, I think. It's hard to tell, honestly. Not always clear. Oh wow. I was doing great stuff against that. Grab some void salts. Yeah, there are a few enemies out here. Warlord's so cool, so powerful, so strong, so dependable. A couple traps in here. Traps do scale their damage with level, but they typically will not be a lethal threat. That's funny. They are not at risk of dying to them alone. Maybe a bunch of logs if a bunch of logs hit me in rapid succession. Perhaps then it would be, but only in that scenario. There's also a gas trap. Dart traps, they say that dart traps are like really scary or whatever because they scale with level and so on. The thing about traps not being scary is mainly because I don't think they get the damage multiplier from the difficulty scaling. So even if they do a decent amount of damage per second, you usually have enough time to react. You know, when you have 490 health like I do right now. Here she is. Here she is. Save real quick. I'm not really scared of her, to be honest. But
Umbra shall feed.
oh, Umbra shall feed. Umbra shall feed when I have it.
Do your worst.
Vacative.
You'll never take me down. Die, damn you!
Oh, I'll never take you down. Seems unlikely, given that you are dead. Tori. So, make my armor jump up quite a bit. Yeah, I think Umbra's ebony armor is as powerful as normal ebony armor after a certain level. So, good to have. Yeah, I have quite a bit that I can drop off at my I didn't even need to do the mini game. Warrior's charge. As of midnight, sure. There's not much in this dungeon. It's pretty small area. Mainly just Umbra here. Now that I have it, I do way more damage. Way more damage. I thought this was doing 10 damage before. I have a disease, perhaps? Nope. Damage, fortify sneak, fortify blade. Huh, interesting. Interesting. It'll be nice to get the weakness to normal weapon on power attack. That actually ends up, you know, it's just another multiplier to your damage, effectively, as long as you're remembering to power attack every 5 seconds. So it's nice. I think it's like 15% for 5 seconds, and then the final rank is 30% for 10 seconds, which is really nice. It's part of the reason blades are the best weapon to use, but it's also that blades have just a faster attack speed in general than a lot of blunt weapons. The fastest weapon in the game is daggers, and daggers are governed by blade. So daggers and Umbra are basically what I use 99% of the time. The scarier version of this trap is the one that shoots up to the ceiling. I always think I'm gonna instantly die when I get caught by that one, but it usually does very little. Still, traps, I'm always worried about traps because there could always be some weird instance where it hits you like 5 times in a second and you just like instantly die. I just fear that it can happen, and so traps are always going to be something to be cautious about.
Yes?
Countess Alessia
I
Caro.
have not. Take care.
Wait, what is she the Countess of? She's like one of the leaders of one of the cities. Interesting. Jumping on the water. Got Umbra. I now do 2.5 times the damage I did before. Significantly more powerful.
What is it now?
And now I need...
You're a fit one.
I have been running a lot. That's funny. The only reason he's saying that is because I'm boosting my athletics above 70 right now. It's in the market district, so around here.
Speak.
I won't be able to do the arena for a bit still, because the arena forces you to wear a different raiment, which means that I need not only the shield, the scutcheon, but I also need the necklace before I can have 100% reflect in the arena. I could probably do it with 70%, but I still have to wait anyway to do the Grey Prince quest, where I discover he's a vampire. Spoilers.
Hello.
Where was I going? The
How goes
Office of Imperial Commerce, I think. And I need to check the... There's 2 alchemy merchants,
Venezia?
luckily here. By Hassantown.
Really? You may. Take care.
Yes. Now I need to go buy the upgrades from another person.
Well met.
Have you ever been to the King and Queen Chapel?
Damn, I thought this isn't even 50. What do I get at 50 athletics? Isn't it just like, yeah, less fatigue? Which doesn't even matter now. Because I'm boosting it up. Blade,
What's going on?
yeah, sometimes this guy is not in the shop. But,
May I help you?
yes, you can.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Deep diver, steel, blah, blah, blah. Give me a few more of these in case I...
Thank you. Bye.
It's.
Sure, best
Have
go.
a look at my.
Did say I'm not going to do them all, but
I'm sure there's
I will
something to
do
suit
it
you.
here and there. Also need to start collecting bear
Thank
pelts
you. Be seeing you.
because
May I?
the
Let's do business. You come back. Let's do business. Farewell. May have a look around.
that guy. I
You
was just
too.
checking to see sometimes. Ooh, am I really? Dang. Let's use my other spell on top of this to make me able to run. I have 2 minutes before I collapse. Let's think.
Hi there.
Alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it in 2 minutes.
How are you?
I'm great.
What can I interest you in?
Oh, I don't even have journeyman gear. Wow. I don't even have journeyman gear.
A fine bargain for you.
Buying some poison ingredients.
Pleasure to you too.
Dang. Yeah, I get. Wait. This makes me want to check something. Alchemy. Yeah, the apparatus. 1.2. Oh, wow. I don't know if that's just like an overall multiplier, but if it is, wow, my gear is significant, or my potions and poisons are significantly worse than expert. I might need to sit outside of some of these alchemy shops and kind of save load. I can also gather some grand soul gems while I'm here. Alchemy.
Hello there.
What's up?
Only quality goods for sale here.
Ooh.
What can I interest you in?
What did I just grab? I grabbed a journeyman calcinator. Okay, well, I'm rich, so that's fine. Let's look at weight. Expert calcinator. Okay, buy the expert. Buy the journeyman alembic. Sell my journeyman
That's a
calcinator.
fair deal.
Sell my apprentice calcinator. Sell my apprentice alembic. Apprentice, journeyman expert. Great. Now, do you have some
You drive a
stuff for
hard
me?
bargain. That's a
And
good deal.
she's just kind of handing away these
You're
premium
a fine
poison ingredients.
goodbye.
Yeah, probably kind of not save load. Wait 3 days. To refresh these shops. See if I can't get.
Welcome to the Mystic. May I interest you in some
Yeah, I
of my
don't need any
let's do business?
spells. Oh, here. Empty grand soul gems. Not
Take
what
care.
I'm looking for.
Can I interest you in
Ooh,
some of
hoo,
my wares?
hoo. Perfect. 2 grand soul gems.
That's a good deal.
I'm going to need a few grand soul gems for weapon enchanting. Quite a few, honestly. As many as I need to make each weapon. Not that I have any Daedric weapons as of yet to enchant. But I probably stumble upon them sooner rather than later. Could sell you my silver short sword now, I don't need it. In fact, I could sell you this stuff. Stuff is not really
A fine transaction.
useful. Not really useful to me anymore. Okay, you don't have alchemy gear, do you? No. Scales, 21 scales, weirdly. You have restore fatigue potions. Seems like I sold you those probably at some point. Okay.
Another sack. Take care.
Okay. Good. I don't think there's anyone else around here that I really need to talk to. So let me try and run back to my house real quick.
Hail, good citizen.
I mean, real quick. I think I'll probably make it. Maybe. Whoa. Gosh, I love going fast in Oblivion. It's so much fun, just flying around the speed of sound. This is not...
What is it, citizen?
Okay. Well, I don't think I'll make it anymore. I think it is more up in the air. Oh, never mind. I'm so fast. I'm just so fast. Okay. I think I'll probably end it here. I'm not gonna do the resetting right now. It's like yeah, hour, just over an hour. It's gonna be on the shorter side of things, but that is fine. I don't think there's anything to really discover in this very modest accommodation. But let me drop off what I need to drop off, which is most of this stuff. I actually should sell these. I already have apotheosis, which there's a staff and a shock damage staff that I think would be better than apotheosis. It's like 30 points of shock damage for 2 seconds and 100% weakness to shock damage for 2 seconds. So I think that one's actually better. It also has more charges than apotheosis. Yeah, but until I get that, I think apotheosis is just kind of like backup. I don't really need it now. Poisons are kind of the way I do damage, and once I get better alchemy gear, my poisons would be fine. As you know, the poison I made with all expert gear was more than enough to take on every enemy. Yeah. So I'll probably sell those. Savior so I can go in here for now. All this, it's sort of by weight. Why do these greaves weigh 31? What? I guess greaves are the second heaviest. Never noticed that. Oh, I'm gonna be so light now. She's still 326. Oh, it's because of the bear pelts. Yeah, and some Welkin stones. I only need a couple Welkin stones in case I wanna do some magic shenanigans. But bear pelts 11, that's good. I need a bunch of bear pelts for when I get kicked out of the Fighters Guild, or when I get put on suspension. You need like 20 bear pelts to come back. Actually, wait, no, I can't do that quest because I can never complete. I don't remember. I might still get it in my journal just to have it in my journal, and then buy back in with the 20 bear pelts. But it might never actually complete. It might be one of the ones that never actually completes. Cheap wine, troll fat, Daedra heart. Good to carry like one of these each because they're needed for Daedric quests. This is needed to lower my personality enough. Actually, no, my personality is probably... I probably need more than this. I need a few more cheap wines. Now that I think about it. Because I've leveled my personality a bit. Dang, 233. I am so light. I'm so not used to being this light. And I still have some things to sell, some sapphires and so on. So not used to being this light because, you know, just before when I was on my other character, I guess there I had like all Daedric weapons. Daedric weapons are really heavy, so particularly the blunt weapons. And a Scudgy Nakora will weigh quite a bit too, so still feels good to be this light. Let's do a quick check. Last thing I'll do, then I'll get off. Damage, health, effect. 6 for 25 is actually huge, because I'm 5 for 18 right now. So that's a total damage of 90, jumping up to a total damage of 150. And this is not, like, I can still get more expert gear. Limbic. Increase the magnitude and duration of all effects with positive and negative hit. Okay, so that was a good one to get. All positive effects. For sure, too. I guess, no, maybe this was the most important one to get 4 poisons. Because I think even with all the rest expert, like I said, I only think I get 7 for 26. Which, I mean, getting 1 more point of damage is huge, because then that's 1 more point of damage. That means that they die more quickly You know, they die, you know, at a much faster rate, honestly, but also the total damage is much higher. Cool, cool, cool. You know what? I'll head over there. I'll think I can spare a few more minutes. I'll run over there real quick and see what I can see in the marketplace. All of a sudden, I don't think I...
What is it, citizen?
Hail, good citizen.
Me children are starving.
Me children are starving. I should actually given him a coin. Ooh, oh, the other thing I want to check was how many damage, health, and greens do I have? 67, 25. Okay, okay, I still have quite a few. I'll gather some of these, but that's just nice to come back here and gather them, just in case. Because I will start going through poisons very quickly now, because I'm gonna start actually fighting like everything. So, well, I guess I already collected these ones. So, wait, am I not? I'm not in the market district. I was confused. I want to check the bookstore again, see if I can complete the Master Armorer training. But also before I do that, whoa.
What can I do for you? Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Goodbye.
Training. I do have available training for this level.
Let's do business.
Goodbye.
Let me see. Magic, train block, and heavy.
It's my good that you want to get better. Bye.
Almost to level 31. The nice thing is that enemy damage, I mean, it technically does some leveled enemies for quests. Their damage does scale. But a lot of enemies just use weapons. And so no matter what level I am, their damage kind of remains the same. So the more that I level up now, yes, the enemy will get some health per level, but that doesn't really matter. They don't become any more lethal, by and large. And the ones that do have level damage, let's look, for instance, just look at creatures, and then let's look at undead. Let's look at this page. You'll see things like this: a unique wraith for this quest, Ghost Ship of Anvil. You know, it level scales its health, but also its damage. But the thing is because this is a normal attack, I just won't take any damage from it once I have 100% reflect damage. So my point being is, the more I level up now, the safer and safer I become, because bows are the only thing that can really damage me normally, and reflect damage. And yeah, I mean, with Umbra now equipped, I'll actually do an appreciable amount of damage to myself when hitting enemies with reflect damage. But there's nothing I can really do about that. I don't think there's a way to mitigate reflected damage. So just gotta deal with it. The only way to really circumvent it is to use bows, so it can't get reflected back at you. Anyway, point being is that even though the damage does scale with level, at this point my health, the amount of health I get per level, and the fact that I have 100% reflect, makes it so that it's kind of always in my favor the higher we go. The scaling becomes player favored super late game, in my opinion. Your damage sort of caps out, I will say, but poisons are enough. Poisons plus the things that I'll craft later, the weakness to fire and magic, daggers, those weapons kind of are enough to not
How can I help you?
to kind of circumvent the increased health. Because of that stacking effect, it just, you get huge damage multipliers, and I mean, you'll see when it happens. I'll show you. It's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Okay. Let me check the bookstore, and then I'm gonna wait for a couple days. And I'll wait for a couple days and see if I get more.
What can I interest you in?
The Armor's Challenge. Five tenants. Name of the Kings. The Eastern Provinces. Pelagia. The Virtue Trials of Saint Alessia. Nope, don't see the Armor's Challenge. Do not see it. Although, maybe.
I saw Irene Metric recently. Tell me more. Good day.
Good day. I can find some corner to sit in. Some corner to sit in and wait 3 days in. Mm-mm-mm. Just waiting. See, it was more convenient to do this when I was also doing the farming, because that one vendor sells Grand Soul Gems. He sells all alchemy gear. Angelamo, whatever his name is. Such a great guy. Really helped me out a bunch. Probably gonna do this once and then see what I get, and probably have to do more at the start of next episode. And then after this, it's off to Shaden Hall. And after that, I might just go straight to Kvatch. Depending on what weapons I find in the intervening time. Because I would like a handful of Daedric daggers. At least one Daedric dagger that I can enchant with a really powerful enchant. Actually, I might go to Azura. Actually, once I head to Shadenhall, I might run up to Azura, do Azura's quest, and then run over to Coral, do the whole Coral quest line, and then yeah. And on the way to Azura, I'll probably do a few Daedric, probably do a few just dungeons here and there. Hopefully to get Daedric gear. I should be more than high enough level. Let me wait like 16 hours. I don't know if I've only waited 2 days. Let me roll it over to the next day, run around, and that will be it. This is, yeah, gonna be a pretty normal length episode after all. But, whatever. Might be some days before the next one. But I played quite a lot of Oblivion this past week and a half.
I have potions
Bartering.
and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Oh, man. Oh, man. That is really good. I think Alembic is the least useful of all of these. Potentially.
That's a good deal.
Birthright of Astalan. It's quite a good chess piece, because not only does this give 50 magicka, but which is like the highest amount of magic you can get from a Transcendent Sigil Stone enchantment. But it also has 5 agility. Anyway, I might look around a bit and see what if there's like another loadout that I could move towards in the late game. The only enchants I think that would be useful, so probably like a heavy armor focused set. I guess it could be exclusively heavy armor. It could be a mixed set, but I think resist normal weapons is one thing. So I think my rings and my helmet and my necklace would stay the same. I'd have to have the reflect damage necklace, reflect damage ring, and a Scutchina coral to have 100% reflect. And then I probably still want the resist paralysis and disease and poison ring as my other ring. And then it's just convenient to have the helmet of Lindai as the way that I cap my magic resist. So then I think the only enchants that I would really like are Fortify Speed enchants and Fortify Endurance. I think those two things are the most important. Fortify Endurance is my defensive layer, and Fortify Speed is just, helps with clearing the game as quickly as possible. Less time spent is less chance of me dying. Plus, there's just a lot to get through, and I take long breaks like I'm doing right this second. Let me go check this other alchemy shop, see if I can't get that expert alembic. Even if I can't, I think this is fine.
Let's do business.
Would be nice though. You have novice gear. You suck. Buy a couple cheap wine though.
Bargain at any price.
Yeah, unfortunate. Not great, but...
Thank you. You too.
I would have liked to have had the full set. So let's see. Damage, health, effect. Okay, so I'm guessing that this alembic decreases the magnitude duration of negative side effects and potions. So this is the least useful. This is the least useful. In fact, I don't think it would improve these poisons at all. It might make their value higher, maybe, but... Let's make a new set of poisons. Let's make a new set of poisons. That should be enough. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna hold on to these for a bit, but I'll probably end up dropping them if I need carry weight. More effective poisons by a good margin. Alright, I think... Oh wait, I have one more store to check. One more store to check, and then
Greetings to you.
that'll be it. Doo-doo-doo.
A pleasure to speak. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Ooh, oh, wow. 4 filled Grand Soul Gems. That is really good.
Let's do business.
That is fantastic. I will gladly buy that.
I'm not. Farewell. Good.
What do you
Look
get?
around.
What do you get?
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Disappointment. It's okay. 4 of them is really quite enough. That doesn't seem your inventory refreshed. Let me now also sell these things. Do not think they'll be useful.
Take care.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. 6 Grand Soul Gems. Fantastic. That should be... Yeah, that should be quite enough, honestly. I think I needed more Grand Soul Gems on my other character just because I was enchanting like a full set of armor with like 10% shield. When I probably should just use common Soul Gems like I did this time around. Yeah, if I think about it, I only need it on a few weapons. I think in total I'll need like on the order of like 10 to 12, depending on how many weapons I want to carry. It's gonna be 4 daggers, 1 for each element, and then 1 that has every element. And then yeah. Actually, yeah, I'll probably go back and check exactly what I had on my other character. And that's gonna be like, I want a long sword. Actually, no. Umbra's my long sword. Then short sword. A Daedric short sword, which I never got on the other character. And then a Daedric war axe with the enchantments. Because that's the fastest blunt weapon and what I'll use to level up my blunt. So that's 6 total right there. Then the bow. I need an enchantment on a bow. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably double check what I had in my other character, but... Okay, that's it for now. Lots of progress. More to do. Lots more to do. The speed is definitely increasing. Getting through stuff faster and faster, and I am also really, really fast. So, more next time.